And to some politics now, and three former senators have come out to defend Deputy President William Ruto over his remarks on political interference from characters he described to as the deep state and the system. Now, according to the former senators who have now turned out to be DP Ruto's fiercest supporters, deep state and system are words used to spread fear. And TV's senior political affairs reporter Kennedy Mureithi has more.
The discussion around the 2022 elections and possible interference has kicked off in earnest with the deep state and system discussion started by Deputy President William Ruto. Those in his corner are urging him on, calling on the electorate to remain steadfast in their support for the DP. Three former senators, led by former Machakos Senator Johnston Muthama, also calling on Deputy President supporters not to waver.
Wale watu wanafikiri Ruto yuko peke yake. He's not alone. I want to tell Kenyans that Ruto is not alone. It's not even the way it's being reported that he has been isolated and left alone. Not at all. Here we are, and many others are there outside there.
We are sitting here to call bluff that there is nothing called deep state.
Kenyans must lose the fear. They must face on these cowards who hide behind these paradigms head on and exercise in the next 2 years vigilance, activism, and finally reflect it in their vote.
According to the politicians, the usage of the words deep state and system is an affront for setting the stage for election theft.
An attempt to use the word deep state, just as the Deputy President said a few days ago, is an attempt to intimidate Kenyans to think that there is no power in voting. We will not allow it. We are standing with the Deputy President and saying that there is no deep state. That is just scaremongering.
But despite their support for DP Ruto, the politicians believe the election of the Jubilee government was one of the worst mistakes Kenyans made.
Kenyatta comes around talking tough, on all matters. But he has led one of the most disastrous governments those of us who are in our age bracket have ever witnessed. In fact, if I was to go by accounts of all other people who've lived in all the four governments, they will tell you without shadow of doubt that this is the worst ever. Kenyans committed an egregious crime to its future.
The former senators also want President Uhuru Kenyatta to firmly deal with corruption before he retires in 2022. Kennedy Mureithi, NTV.